when we're right at the beginning, whether that's a new career, a hobby,
can you hear what I'm playing?
Or something we're trying to learn. We look at the people at the top of their game and wonder how it's possible that they achieved such greatness. It seems practically impossible as we gaze at these icons to understand how someone could ever reach such dizzying heights in that field. We tell ourselves, well, surely that person was born with that talent. They were born with that ability. Surely it's not something that can be achieved. It must be divinely gifted. With trading and investing, this seems to be amplified even more because the markets can be brutal and it can feel like you're just not getting it right time and time again. And yet, you look at the people who have achieved what you want to achieve and they're enjoying the fruits of their labor. And there seems to be this huge gulf between the ordinary people and those who finally made it. But the truth is this, they all had to start somewhere.
Gave me a book on technical analysis of stock trends by McGee and Edwards. Tell me, read that. I read it. Go home, read it again. I read it. Go home, read it again. I read it. He goes, you're ready to trade.
They were all amateurs once.
I spent a lot of time at Baker Library just trying to learn about finance.
They all had their struggles and their mistakes.
I had 2 phenomenal learning periods where I lost everything. Like I had $10,000 and went down to 0. And then I made back like $20,000 and then went down to 0. And I remember...
Are you just using these low numbers so we can understand?
No. This is when you're 22 years of age and it's 1978 or 9. That's just, you know, a gargantuan amount of money.
I've made lots of mistakes, Dave. That's part of the game. I mean, there is no way in the investment business. Somebody says to you they never made a mistake, you know, check them out.
They all had their moments where they felt overwhelmed.
I had to let go. People who I love. This is 8 years after I started Bridgewater.
Wow.
I was so broke that I had to borrow $4,000 from my dad in order to pay for my family bills.
They had the same doubters and critics that you're going to see on your way as well.
And I remember my father coming to me on the 3rd time and said, you've got to get in something safe like real estate.
Exactly. Lending.
I said, no, I'm going to stick with this.
When I got out of the University of Nebraska, I applied to Harvard Business School. They told me I was to get interviewed in a place near Chicago. I got there, and he interviewed me for about 10 minutes. And he said, forget it, you're not going to Harvard.
They had the times when everything felt like it was going wrong, and they just couldn't get anything right, and they thought to themselves, maybe enough is enough.
You know, one day you walk in and you think you're a genius. God, all my positions are in my way. Look, and the next day you walk in and they're against you and you feel like you're a dope. How could I have done what I did and so on?
But the difference, the thing that really separated the greats from the goods, the greats from the not so greats, and the people that gave up at the first obstacle, the difference is that they were able to embrace the failures and learn. If anyone told you that this was going to be easy, they were just being kind to you. Nothing with such great rewards, nothing with such self-fulfillment, nothing with such great potential comes without a struggle, without passion, and without the need for pure dedication. So yes, it's going to keep being tough, but the blueprint has been laid out for you. Others have done what you're trying to do, and you can do it too. There will always be people telling you that you haven't got what it takes to succeed in this, that, or something else. But just make sure that those naysayers don't include you. Brush yourself off, embrace your failures, learn from your mistakes, and don't accept defeat. You've got this. Now let's get to work.
Coach Salisu, we are just about 7 of us here. I think the number is too low. We need to patiently wait for others to join us before we get started.
Okay. Wow, I enjoyed the video. Very interesting.
Yes, thank you. So for those who are just joining us, you're all welcome. Please, we are waiting for others to join us for the latecomers before we get started. So just hold on. Maybe we'll give them more 5 minutes before we get started, please. All right, so let me play something else for you. Just keep you guys entertained.
Failure is not an option. You've got to tell yourself, despite the circumstances, the situations, you have to tell yourself that, listen to me, I'm not going anywhere until I get the goal. Like until I make my dreams become a reality, I'm not quitting. I don't care how much money I have to invest. I don't care how much time I have to invest. I'm going to continue to do this until I become successful.
What I've realized over the 23 years of my life, it's not the physical body that holds us back. It's not the physical body that holds us back, but it's the mindset. The biggest disability you can have is a bad mindset.
Tired don't mean nothing. Tired is only in the mind. You tell yourself you're tired, you're gonna be tired. I don't get tired.
While all my friends and people who I knew were out drinking and partying and enjoying life, what was I doing? Running fucking 10 miles down the road in the fucking rain or killing myself in a boxing gym. And then people say to me, you know what, you're lucky. I'm lucky because I fucking worked all the hours that God gave me. I'm lucky because I fucking trained so hard that I can't be beaten.
I need you to confront you because you're the one holding you up. I need you to confront you. I need you to look in the mirror and tell you, you are not gonna do me like this no more. You're not gonna continue to sabotage me. You're not. You're not gonna keep procrastinating. I need you, you're not.
Your biggest enemy is you. People don't understand it's you against you. The only person that gets in your way is you. Nobody else. It's you.
I was a soft kid. I was sensitive, I'd cry easy, and I would be scared to fist fight. And my mother used to tell me this thing, I don't even know if you remember, but you said this to me more than once. You said, son, sometimes you have to be a lion so you can be the lamb you really are.
You should be a monster. You know, because everyone says, well, you should be harmless. You know, you don't want to be too aggressive. You don't want to be too assertive. You want to take a back seat and all of that. It's like, no. You should be a monster, an absolute monster, and then you should learn how to control it. Those who have swords and know how to use them, but keep them sheathed, will inherit the world.
The only person that can hurt me is a friend. You have to be careful of your friend more so than people that you may think is your enemy. Everybody you fight is not your enemy, and everybody that helps you is not your friend.
As a child, my parents always told me you could be whatever you want to be. You could do whatever you want to do. He who says he can and he who says he can't are both usually right.
You will have good days and you'll have bad days, but you will always learn something more or something new on bad days than good days.
It's okay to be unbalanced for a while. It's okay. Don't be all this stuff people say, you got to be balanced. To be the best in the world at what you do, you have to be unbalanced to find every bit of energy and strength that you have to pull it off. Then you get balanced once you become great. And it takes being obsessed to where people think you're crazy.
Small minds discuss other people, gossip. Good minds discuss events. Great minds discuss ideas.
I stand before you without arms or legs, but a very strong man because of the bad days of my life. Unless you know three things. Number one, who are you and what your value is? Number two, what is your purpose here in life? And number three, what is your destiny when you're done here? If you don't know the answers of any of those three questions, you're more disabled than I.
All right, good morning. This morning, you're all welcome. We are not yet up to 20. I wanted us to get there when we get to 20, but I think we are 16 at the moment. Coach Salisu, can we get started?
Time is going. Time wait for
All right,
no.
you can proceed. You can open the session. You can proceed, please.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Abdurrahim Sadisu, V2 Royal Q. Yeah, in this presentation, we are going to take you through, run you guys through introduction to the best crypto robot in the world called Royal Q. I have with me my partner, my colleague. His name is Coach Muhammad Adaba. He's a B3 Royal Q. So he will be taking you guys through the introductory part, then I will take the compensation plan of Royal Q. It's going to be, it promises to be very, very interesting. Why? Because I would say Royal Q is the best business in the world because you don't give anybody your fund remains 100% in your custody, right? And aside that, you don't pay tax, you don't pay salary, everything is done on your smartphone. Internet, once you have your internet, in fact, Royal Q does not even need internet for it to buy or sell. You sell your coin, right? Well, although when you want to check your profit, that's when you need internet to access it. So that's why I say anywhere you are in the world, your business is in your pocket. You don't give anybody your money. Gone are those days where you have to give somebody your money to trade, and you're giving you a certain percentage every month or every week. But in Royal Q, you don't give anybody your money. Your money remains 100% in your custody. If you have lost money in the past, it's because your money is not in your custody. That's why you lost your money. Think about it. But here, you don't give anybody your money remains in your 100% in your custody. There's absolutely no how you lose your money. So in order to cut the talk short, I will hand over to Coach Mo to start the presentation. Coach Mo, you have the floor.
All right, thank you so much, Kusadisu. All right, you're welcome, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you're joining us from, and happy new month. And it is a month to make money, so we have a lot of money to be made in this new month, okay? So I would like, before I proceed, I would like to know who is a newbie here. If somebody invited you for this session this morning, please indicate on the chat box with 111. If you're a newbie, if you're just hearing about Royal Q for the first time, kindly write on the chat box 111 so that I will know how many newbies are here tonight and this morning. So please, 111 on the chat box. 111. Okay, I can see 2. You're welcome, you're welcome. I can only see 2 persons here. Actually, the session for this morning is for newbies, for those who are hearing about Royal Q for the first time. So we always do this every Saturdays just to educate people about the blockchain miracle called Royal Q. All right, so I can only see 111 here. Does that mean we only have 2 newbies here? Okay, all right, we can still proceed. Let's while we wait for others to join us, because I believe the others will join us as we proceed. All right, so let me share my screen so we get started. So please help me be accepting the participant coming in.
Okay.
Yes, please, because I'll be busy. All right, Coach Salisu, can you see my screen, please? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you and I can see your screen.
All right, thank you. All right, so this morning we'll be talking about Royal Q, which is an app and is a cryptocurrency trading bot using artificial intelligence. So it is an AI. If you're not aware, AI is taking over. AI is taking over everything because AI is what is trending in the year 2023 because it makes works easy for people and it saves costs. So you can walk into a restaurant now and you don't be surprised to see a robot coming to serve you food instead of a human. So you can see that is why I said AI is taking over. It might not be available here in Nigeria, but in other parts of the world, they're already using that same technology, which is known as AI. Okay. All right, without further ado, let us proceed, please. We are to talk about the introduction. Let me, first of all, tell you what cryptocurrency is all about. Let me tell you what cryptocurrency is all about. If this is your first time hearing about cryptocurrency, all right, so as you can see on my screen, a cryptocurrency or cryptocurrency with dash or crypto is a digital currency designed to work as a medium of exchange through a computer network that is not reliant on any central authority. This means government has nothing to do with this, okay? So such as government or bank to uphold or maintain it. So this is beyond government power, okay? So this means it is a decentralized and decentralized cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin now provide an outlet for personal wealth that is beyond restriction and confiscation. So nothing like government will come and stop cryptocurrency tomorrow, or they'll block it from existing or from working. It is beyond government control because it is fully decentralized, okay? So you have no fear here. What we are doing here is for the future. It's not something that you wake up tomorrow and you hear that cryptocurrency is no more in existence. No, nothing like that, because it is an open source and it is centralized, not centralized. Centralized is when government have control over it, but when something is decentralized, it means nobody has control over it. Nobody has control over it. It is beyond government power, okay? All right, so let's proceed, please. So now that you know what cryptocurrency is all about, let us look at the history of cryptocurrency. How did cryptocurrency got started? What happened? How was it introduced? Who introduced it? Okay. All right. So if you don't know, if it is your first time hearing about this, actually Bitcoin was not the first cryptocurrency. Okay, Bitcoin was not the first cryptocurrency, but let us go back in time. Let's look at how this thing evolved to cryptocurrency, how the means of exchange evolved to the use of cryptocurrency, because I believe back in time, during our great-grandfather time, our grandfather time, they were using trade by barter, which is cowries. So let us look into this before I talk about the first digital coin that was in existence. So as you can see on my screen, you can see, let's us look at evolution of money. If you can see, the first means of payment or goods and services was barter, which is known as trade by barter. So back then, anything that was
Coach Mo, we lost your voice. Hello, Coach Mo. Hello. Okay, maybe we just lost, we had some network issues. So, hello, can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay. Sorry about that. He does have a technical issue with his network. I think let me be sure that I would be back so that I won't continue from where he stopped.
Coach Cyrus, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. We lost your audio.
Yeah, sorry, please. My internet was out. Okay.
All
right. So let me share my screen. Okay. All right. So I was talking about evolution of money. Can you see my screen, please?
We can see your screen.
We can see it.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. So back then, during those days, those time of our great-grandfather or grandfather, it was what was used as a means of exchange or goods and services was trade by barter, which is cowries. And back then, anything that was in demand, in high demand, and was acceptable by people as a means of exchange, it is being regarded as a means of payment. Okay. So that was how trade by barter got started. And then they now move to start using of gold in exchange. Okay. So you can see the arrow from here. trade by barter. From trade by barter, they switched to gold. They started using gold. Gold was very, very popular that time as a means of payment. Till date, gold is still used as a means of payments. Okay, so after gold, they now started using metal coins. Metal coins. That was why then you notice that Nigeria were having Naira, Kobo all on coins. So that was what they were referring as a metal coins here. So after metal coins, they now started using paper money, which is the fiat, the bank money. Okay, the bank money. So from paper money, they now moved to plastic cards, whereby you can go to your bank and request for ATM card. You can now use ATM card to withdraw money, to make payment online and all that. So after plastic card, they now went to, it now transformed again. They now introduced electronic money. Now electronic money is whereby you can go to the internet and log into your bank account on the internet, and then you can transfer money, or you can exchange a form of transaction, or you can carry out some transaction activities online. Okay, so this is what is known as electronic money. So then they now got to the use of cryptocurrency. So how did this cryptocurrency go started? That's what I want to talk about. How? Because cryptocurrency started from somewhere. It was introduced by somebody. Who was the person who introduced this currency? Okay, so let's proceed, please. All right, so like I was saying, Bitcoin was not the first digital currency. So if you are knowing this for the first time, let me show you what I mean. All right, so the first digital coin was this, DigiCash. The first digital coin was DigiCash. You can see my screen very well. So this was the first digital currency that was being introduced. But not only this, we have several too. After DigiCash was introduced, this other digital currency that was introduced was this, Hashcash. You can see on my screen, Hashcash was another digital currency. And then not only this, we also have more. We had this B-Money. B-Money was also a digital currency. Okay, it was also a digital currency. But what happened was they failed. Why did they fail? Why did all this fail? It failed because of this. They could not solve this problem. Double spending. Double spending was what was giving them issues that made those digital currency to fail. So what does this double spending mean? Double spending is where you can see on my screen, maybe like a buyer sent money to seller A and seller B. Okay, but the payment fails. The payment fails. So when more people keep sending to other people and the payment keeps failing, all the payment is being sent to a pool of unconfirmed transactions. Okay, all the payment will now be sent to a pool of all those failed payments will be sent to a pool of unconfirmed transactions, and it will now result to multiple transactions. Okay, it will now result to multiple transactions, and that can be problematic. So this was a serious problem then they were facing. That was why all those digital currency that were being launched failed. Okay, so what now came to save them? What came to save them was the introduction to Bitcoin. So the first Bitcoin white paper was being launched by 2008, and this is it here. This was the white paper of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin was being introduced in the world, but then it was still new. People were still trying to understand what Bitcoin was all about. So this is the white paper of Bitcoin. And who were the people behind this? They were unknown. They were a group of developers known as Satoshi Nakamoto. Satoshi Nakamoto. Nobody knows these people, but they claim that their name is Satoshi Nakamoto. All right, let's proceed. So now Bitcoin came to solve the double spending problem that other the banking sector were facing, because it happens a lot in the bank. If you have not noticed, sometimes you want to send money to somebody, it will fail. You keep sending it to be failing, to be bouncing back. Sometimes it will even come back to you after 1 week, 2 weeks. So all these problem was being resolved from the use of cryptocurrency by the introduction of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin came to solve all this problem. Okay, so if you can see now on my screen, this person was the person that was being referred to as Nakamoto. His full name is Dorian Nakamoto, okay, being Satoshi. So actually, the face behind this guy was, it happened to be, you can see, it was Japanese-American physicist who has been pointed out in some publications as the possible face behind Bitcoin. He was just being pointed out, but he is not actually the founder or the developer of Bitcoin, okay? It's just, his face just happened to be pointed out as the founder, but he is not. So this Satoshi Nakamoto, it is unknown, it is the anonymous, nobody knows them. All right, so let's proceed, please. So it started like that. Bitcoin was trying to get known by people because it was actually new. Okay, so the first BTC blockchain was now out by January 3rd. That was Genesis block. Okay, so the first blockchain was added by January, I can see January 3rd, 2009. This was the first blockchain. This was the first block that was added to the blockchain of Bitcoin. Okay, normally what this hash means is like a transaction record. So this was the first transaction that was carried out. Sorry about my writing. This was the first transaction that was carried out on blockchain, Bitcoin blockchain. Okay, and it was carried out by on January 3rd, 2009 by 8:15, and it was known as Genesis block. Okay, so this was the first transaction carried out. So as we proceed, some set of people known as this were the first people who started using Bitcoin. Okay, they started using Bitcoin. How were they using Bitcoin? They were mining it. They were mining it with computer, because then you cannot buy. It was not tradable. You can only mine it, and then when you mine, you can now send out to people and use and all that. So these guys, they were known as cypherpunk. And they were a kind of movement that believed that the internet would become a government surveillance apparatus unless it is being defensive, unless defensive technologies were created. So they believe that the internet will become a government surveillance apparatus unless defensive technologies were created. Okay, so that was their own belief, and that was their movement. And as you can see on my screen, then you only need this to mine Bitcoin. You cannot buy it anywhere. It was only mineable. Okay, I remember way back, that was way back, we had a cyber cafe, and I was opportune because back then, about, let me say, about 14 years ago, I was opportune to have a cyber cafe. My family, my dad built a cyber cafe for us, and I was happened to be one of the person that manages the cyber cafe. So I was opportunity to have access to internet. I know what it means back then to have access to internet. You can do a lot of things. So me, I was focused on how to make money from this internet, because I knew people were making money from information on the internet. So that was how I started learning, and I found out that you can actually mine Bitcoin, and I started mining from some website I came across. But the good thing was that I actually mined some Bitcoin. I had some Bitcoin then. But the bad news was that I lost everything. How did I lose everything? My computer was stolen in a cafe. I lost everything. I was down for like 2 years. I lost everything, every goddamn thing. So what am I trying to say is that back then you could not buy, you could only mine. Even if you can buy, so you can buy, but you can also mine it. It got to a point where you can actually buy, but you can also mine it to get it for free. Okay, but as you can see, those guys were the first people who started using it. So as we're using it, what happened? What happened? What happened? Okay. May 2010, something happened. May 2010, something happened. There was a guy who had some amount of Bitcoin worth, 10,000 units of Bitcoin. So he never knew the value of Bitcoin. This was May 2010, never knew the value of Bitcoin. So he went to sell his Bitcoin in exchange of 2 pizzas. So this was a very remarkable story that till date people are still talking about it. People are still laughing at the guy because he never knew what would have been the worth of Bitcoin as of today. So he exchanged 10,000 unit of Bitcoin for just 2 pizzas, okay? But so that is not his fault actually, but he never knew it would have been, if he would have been holding this unit for this long, he would have been a millionaire. So if you calculate what is the value of 10,000 units of Bitcoin with the present price, which is $28,000, this is $280 million. So this guy will have been a millionaire for the rest of his life, but he exchanged it for just 2 pizzas. Okay, so but what actually happened, if this would have not happened, the truth is that it's, if not for this transaction that happened, because this was the first transaction that happened, that it now exposed people because of this story. People now knew that, wow, this thing, I need to hold it to, because it can become something in the future. I need to hold it and keep it safe and protect it, because it can happen to be something that the price can just go parabolic. Okay, so people now knew and was not exposed to Bitcoin. Bitcoin was now started, people were now hearing about Bitcoin everywhere. All the news were reporting about Bitcoin and all that. So if it was not about this transaction, BTC would not have been that have reached $1, because after this thing happened, Bitcoin reached $1 per unit. Okay, because of this. So that is the history. This was how cryptocurrency got introduced, and this was how Bitcoin got to this was how Bitcoin was exposed, and also how people started using Bitcoin as a means of exchange and goods and services. So after that, the first exchange that listed BTC was Mt. Gox, Mt. Gox, known as Mt. Gox. This was the first exchange whereby you can go and trade Bitcoin, exchange Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, sell Bitcoin. Before we have Coinbase and other exchange, and right now we have Binance, which is #1 exchange in the world. So this is the story behind cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. All right, so let us proceed, please. Please, if you have questions, you can write down your questions, and we'll take questions after the end of this session. And please, for those who are just joining us, you're all welcome. I do plead with you guys, stay to the end of this session, because we have a bonus for you. For those who stay to the end of the session, the presentation, we have a bonus for you. Okay, so let's proceed, please. All right, so talking about RoyalQ, remember we said RoyalQ is the best crypto trading bot in the world. Why did we say so? Why did we say it is the best crypto trading bot in the world? But before I get started, please, if you are here this morning for maybe when somebody invited you here and you're thinking that this is a get rich quick scheme or something, you just put in your money and money will double tomorrow, please, this is not for you. You can just easily leave the meeting, please. I beg you. If you are here thinking that this is a Ponzi scheme, or this is a get rich quick scheme, or this is where you come and put money and you won't do anything, then your money will start growing just like that, please, this is not for you. This is not the right place for you. Please, you can just leave quietly. Nobody will notice your this thing. Nobody will notice you moving, please, or nobody will notice you leaving the meeting. Okay, please. So let's proceed. So what is RoyalQ? RoyalQ is a trading bot. RoyalQ trading bot is a computer program based on a set of cryptocurrency trading signals that helps determine whether to buy or sell crypto pair at a given time. It was developed in China and owned by a Chinese company. The founders are anonymous. So the founders of RoyalQ, nobody knows them, and it is none of our business. Why? Because our money is not on RoyalQ, okay? Your money is in your own exchange or your own wallet. You are only renting these robots, this app, to trade for you. So you are only leveraging on this app. So we don't have any business with the founders. Who are the founders? We don't know. They're anonymous, okay? So RoyalQ bots, RoyalQ robot trading is a semi-automated AI trading bot, which means before the robot starts to trade for you, on the other hand, we need to pick crypto pair. We need to pick a crypto pair to trade. after doing some of the market statistics in trading. So you are not just going to turn on the robot to start trading because it is a semi-automated. You, on the other hand, needs to do your own analysis in the market, okay? But that is not the problem here because you have nothing to worry about. If you are thinking of, I need to know cryptocurrency before I can use this robot, no, please, you don't need to. That is why we are here this morning, okay? You don't need to have any trading skills. You don't need to have any experience about cryptocurrency. We are here for you, okay? We guide you on what to do and how to do it, okay? You don't need to have experience. So I will explain that in further as we proceed, okay? But take notes, please. You don't need to know a dime about cryptocurrency. You don't need to know how to draw chart, how to analyze chart. You don't need all that, okay? All right, so let's proceed. So now, if you can see on my screen, we have traditional trading by your left, or traditional trader by your left, and we have the robotic trading by your right. Okay, so now if you can look from the two images now, if you can differentiate, look at this guy by your left, the traditional trader. He's so exhausted and tired. Why? Because it is not actually easy for you to trade the cryptocurrency on your own. Imagine he has about 4 screens in his front, and he is tired. So this can easily even make him lose trades. But see the robot will not lose trade because the robot does everything for you. The robot does over 90% or 95% of the trading for you. You just need to put in some analysis parameters, and that is all. The robot will take over. But see this guy by your left, the traditional trader, he is so tired and even confused and exhausted. And this can result to wrong decision taking, fear of missing out, and all that, okay? So that is why we recommend RoyalQ robot for your trade, okay? Like using robotic trading, which is the RoyalQ, because RoyalQ is the robotic trading that will do all the trading for you. There's no emotion here because if you are doing the trading on your own, emotion can come in and then you may lose some trades, you may lose a lot of money, you can even lose everything. But here, we don't lose any money because robot does everything for us, and we don't trade. We trade in the spot market, okay? I will still explain that. We trade in the spot market. Spot market means there is no loss, okay? You are not going to lose a dime here. All right, so let's proceed, please. So now, how RoyalQ works? How does it work? RoyalQ works with an exchanger, although we recommend Binance because Binance is the #1 crypto exchange in the world. We have about 5 exchanges to use RoyalQ with. We have Binance, we have Bybit, we have Huobi, we have Coinbase, we have OKX. There are about 5 of them, but what most people use is Binance because Binance is #1 in the world, okay? And now your trading capital and profit stays in your wallet, your spot wallet in your Binance account. You are not giving RoyalQ your money, okay? And which is secure and safe because it is your wallet, your own crypto. You're not giving anybody your money here, all right? But before you use Binance, you must carry out this KYC, which is know your customer, okay? And the essence of KYC is for you to have a verification for your transactions, okay? So without KYC, you cannot carry out any transactions. The robot cannot trade for you. So the first thing you need to do, if you don't have a Binance account, you need to create a Binance account, and then you do your KYC before your account will get verified for your Binance, okay? That is where your money will be, your capital and profit will be. So you need to do this KYC for them to know who you are, okay? That is the use of KYC, know your customer, okay? All right, so that is how RoyalQ works. So let's proceed, please. And then now, there's another thing you need to understand on how it works. How does it work? Because you may be wondering, how will this RoyalQ even work with my Binance? How will it have access to my Binance? Yes, it will have access to your Binance using API. And now, what does this API stand for? It stands for Application Programming Interface. It means Application Programming Interface. This RoyalQ will interact with your Binance. That is what this API means. So it's a settings you have to do, a configuration you have to do on your own before the RoyalQ will have access to your Binance. So you can see API from Binance. What does it do? It allows applications to talk to each other. So with the use of this API, RoyalQ will be able to talk to Binance, okay? And then it allows buy and sell. it allows buy and sell and allow to monitor the market. So once you grant this RoyalQ access using the API, RoyalQ will start analyzing the market for you. It will buy and sell for you because it buys low and sell high, low and sell high, low and sell high. So the RoyalQ will do all this, but before it will have access to do this, you need to grant it access using the API configuration, okay? So that is how you configure your RoyalQ to interact with Binance. So let's proceed, please. All right, so now, why did I say you won't lose money here? Why did I say you won't lose money here? I said that because it is 100% facts and the truth. Okay, so hear me out. You are not losing money here because, number one, RoyalQ trades on spot trading. It doesn't trade on futures. It doesn't trade on ETF. Futures and ETF are another means of trading the cryptocurrency, but they are known as high risks. They are known as high risks. And you all know what high risks means. High risks means you can lose your money. You can lose your money. You can lose your money. You can lose your funds. Okay? So RoyalQ trades in the spot market whereby there is no loss and it buys low and sells high. It doesn't buy high and sell low. It always buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high. That's how it works. Okay, so it is a win-win for everyone here. And you can see several trades in a day. You can carry hundreds of trades in a day. Human being cannot do that. You'll be tired. Why are you to do that? When you are sleeping, RoyalQ is trading for you. If you want to do this, that means you're not going to trade. You're not going to sleep. In fact, you can't even carry out 100 transactions in a day. You are not a robot. So this is why we always say this is what we recommend. Every household, every person is supposed to have this app on their phone, because if you are looking for, if you agree with me, you don't need to become a CEO now, because in everybody's mind, you may be wondering that before I become money, I must become a CEO of a company. I must have my own company on my own. No, you don't really need that to become wealthy. You can actually become an investor here and still become wealthy. You can become financially free, because cryptocurrency is a financial blessing. Like, it's a place to become financially free, whereby your dreams can be achieved, but you have to understand how it works. So if you are not ready to learn how it works, you keep saying it doesn't work. It works. It has changed a lot of people's life. In fact, RoyalQ is a blessing to me. I know what I've achieved in RoyalQ. I know what my partner Kosasa have achieved in RoyalQ. He also shares a story. So RoyalQ is a blessing. Blockchain is a blessing. Cryptocurrency is a blessing. You understand? So, like I said, why we are using RoyalQ is that it can carry several trades in a day, and there is no emotion or no losses. You can see no emotion and no losses here, because we trade in the sports market. We trade in the sports market. Okay. All right. So let's proceed, please. And now, as you can see here, it will buy low and sell high. And I can see the profit made is this. So it always buy low and sell high, buy low and sell high. It doesn't sell in loss. It only sells in profit. So when the market is down, it won't sell. Rather, it will be doing dollar cost averaging. Dollar cost, which is DCA, which I'll talk about, because you can still make money when the market is down. When the market is down, you can make money. So when it goes up, you make more money. When it's down, you keep making money. But when it goes up, you make more money. So that is how the robot has been designed. It has an amazing features, which I'll talk about the feature as we proceed. So now, what makes RoyalQ different and unique? This is a very good question. What makes it different and unique? Now, what makes RoyalQ different and unique is that it uses martingale strategy. This is a very powerful tool, a very powerful features that RoyalQ has that every other both does not have, which I can't make mention of any. Okay, but what I'm saying is RealQ is totally different and unique because of these features. All right, it does dollar cost averaging. So now, what is dollar cost averaging? It buys coins when the market value drops. Okay, as you can see here, it buys from here. If it goes down, you know, market is like this, it's volatile. Nobody controls the market, it's volatile. So instead of you just using all your money to buy once, what if the market goes down? You have to be waiting for it to go back up. But if it goes down and you buy more, it means you make more money if it goes up and sell. All right, but you can't be doing this all the time to be monitoring and be buying. You are not a robot, but the robot will do everything for you. Okay, so now you can see the first buy is this. Then the market now drop instead of going up. Second buy was this again. And then instead of going up, it went down again. You can see the third buy. Then it went up, the fourth buy. Then you can see it now sold here. You can see sold here. It went again. You can see buy. So it keeps doing this. This is called martingale, which is known as dollar cost averaging. Okay, so now what is dollar cost averaging? This is what dollar cost averaging means. Dollar cost averaging is also known as DCA. Is a strategy where an investor invests a total sum of money in a small increment. So you don't put in all your money, you don't expose all your funds. For example, you want to trade with $500. You don't just put in all the $500 into the market. No, please don't do that. RealQ will help you manage it, whereby it will take in maybe like 50% of your funds and enter the trade. Okay, and then now, what now happens over time? Instead of all at once, instead of putting all at once, the goal now is to take advantage of the market downturns, because remember I said the market is very volatile. So these are downturns in the market. These are called downturns. Okay. So now the goal is to take advantage of the market downturns without risking too much capital at any given time. So it does this dollar cost averaging for you to be more profitable. So at the end of the day, when it sells, you are going to be in more profits compared to somebody that just buys and be waiting for the market to go back up. But you that you are buying using DCA, if it sells for you, I'm telling you, make more money than that person that just bought and was waiting for it to go back up. So this is why you see it is very mandatory for you to have this app, because you leverage on RealQ as a robot and you'll be more profitable than somebody that trades manually on his own. So you have to be smart here and go for what you'll be more profitable. And remember, I said there is no loss, because we are not trading in the futures market or ETF market, whereby they are known as high risk, where you can easily get liquidated or you can lose all your funds. All right, let's proceed, please. Please, if you have questions, just write down your questions. We are going to take questions at the end of the presentation. Right. So now, how to operate the robots to be profitable? Now, you have to understand that these robots, there are ways you can use this robot to be more profitable, which we also have a strategy we are using, and because this is a semi-automated robot, whereby, what do I mean by semi-automated? You have to be the one to manually input something like parameters, and then the robot will carry out the rest job for you. So you, on the other hand, you need to do about 5% of your own work, and then the robot will do 95% of his own work. So the 5%, you have to be the one putting some settings, you understand? And then the robot will not take over from you and do the remaining thing. So you can see it saves time, and you you have nothing to worry about it, because everything will be carried out by the robots. Okay, you are just doing 5% of the work. All right, so now there are two ways of using this robot to trade. Number one is cycle, and the other one is one shot. Okay, all right, so don't get confused, please. What I mean by cycle is the robot will keep buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling, buying, and it won't stop. But one shot, this is for long-term trade, for long-term. Why this is for short-term? Okay, so I can say this is for scalpers. We scalp the market. All right, so this is for long-term investors. long-term investors. Okay. So now, we here, Team Motion International, we recommend this. We recommend this one shot. Why? Because you make more money with this. But if you have big capital, like let's say from 100,000 and above, $100,000, not naira, please, $100,000, then you can enjoy this strategy, the circle strategy, because you just sleep and wake up and meet money every day in your account. Whether market goes down, markets, in fact, let BC get to $5,000, it's none of your business. You still keep making money every day. You understand? But you need at least $100,000 to enjoy, which is about 75 million naira, to enjoy this strategy, this cycle strategy. But I am telling you, every day you wake up to money, every day, the minimum you can make is $300, at least $500, $1,000, $800 every single day with this strategy. Okay, but now for those who don't have days, what would they do? They will use the one shot, which is we are scalping for short trade. So we use this one shot to be more profitable. You understand? And then now, if you look at now, how much, because in your mind now, based on the profit to be profitable, how much profit can I make? Because that's what you'll be thinking in your mind. How much profit can I make? For the circle, in a month, you can make from 5 to 30% profit in a month. Between 5 to 30% profit in a month. This is for the circle trade. But for the one shot, which is our recommendation here, you can make between 10 to 100% profit in a month. But actually, I don't want to hype this too much. Sometimes in a week, we make over 100% in a week. That is when the market is good. When the market is good, we make over 100% in a week. So you can see, if I am to choose between these two now, I will go for one shot. But if I have more money, I will go for the two. I'll go for the two. While I'll be doing the one shot and I'll also be doing the circle at the same time. So you are still going to make money here. It is still a win-win for you. So instead of going to invest your money in somebody's business that you don't even know what will happen tomorrow, that if business fails now, your money is gone. It's better to come and put in your money where you know your money is in your custody. Nothing happens to your money. You have control of your funds. Not just control, you're also learning skills here. For those who want to learn the skills, how to become a robotic trader. Because robotic trader and normal traditional trader, they are totally different. You have to learn the skills of becoming a robotic trader, which is what you are learning here. You are going to learn here for free. You're learning all this for free. So let's proceed. Why I say talk about more in detail. All right. So I think the next thing now to look into is income. Now, how does the income work? How do you make income here? There are three ways you can make income on RoyalQ. There are three ways. One is trading income. This is when your money works for you. Your own money is working for you. You are trading with your money. Okay, this is when your money works for you. You are trading your money. And then there's another one called team trading profit. Team trading profit is whereby you refer people and then you are building team by referrals with the referral affiliate marketing. RoyalQ has an affiliate marketing. There's no business that does not have affiliate marketing, but this type of affiliate marketing that is on RoyalQ is totally different from any other type of all those networking stuff you can think of or you can talk about. This is blockchain affiliate marketing. It is amazing. It is automated. As in fact, you keep getting paid every. In fact, I call it milliseconds. We make money milliseconds from our team building. Our team building, we make money every milliseconds. Every milliseconds we have any money, as long as you have team trading under your network, under your account, you must be making money every day. So this is different from your trading income. You have your capital trading for you. Also have another part of trading again coming in from your team building profit. Those your team building or your team that are trading through you or under you. Okay, so now you can see the function of this team trading profit is you earn a percentage of profit that the robot generates in your team's Binance account. So any profit that is being generated on your team's Binance account from your referrals, you earn some percentage on your RoyalQ app because the profit will be paid in your RoyalQ, not on your Binance, because the robot does not have access to take out your funds in your Binance account. So now, how does this work? When you come on board on RoyalQ, 80% profit goes to you, while 20% profit goes to Royal Q. So this is where they split all the referral benefits, all the team profit and all that. This is where they share it to everybody, okay, in order, which my partner will be talking about how this affiliate marketing works, or how this referral program works. My partner will come in next to come and talk about this. Okay, so please have that in mind, that 80% of the profit goes to you, why 20%? But you know, it's everything is in your Binance account, so 100% goes to your Binance account. Why they deduct the 20% from your Royal Q wallet? So that is where you have this 20% is being divided between the team depending on their ranks. Okay, so now they charge you 20% from your Royal Q wallet. So you need to manually send some funds to your Royal Q wallet. You can send at least $20. So this $20 will be in your Royal Q wallet. That's where they will deduct all the fee. For example, if the robot makes $10 for you in your Binance account, it will take 20%, which 20% is $2. So they'll deduct $2 from these $20. From these $20 you send to your Royal Q wallet. Okay, so this is how it works. This is what this 20% refers to. Okay, and then now you also earn from affiliate income. Okay, affiliate income, now if you refer somebody, you earn instant bonus immediately. The minimum is $30. If somebody activates your link, this is also known as the affiliate income. So there are 3 ways you can make money here. So for those who want to build team, you can study this team building and how it works, because you can leverage on this to make massive. In fact, we have people here who have made millions from this, including me, to have made money from the affiliate income, not just the trading income alone, but the affiliate income and the trading income. I've made money from it. All right, so let's proceed. So now, talking about the affiliate income, I will let my partner, Coach Salisu, come and do just this today. So please pay attention and listen to how this affiliate income works, because there is a lot of money to be made here. So you don't need to have money to start this. You can just activate your account and focus on this affiliate income. If you're a networker, or you have people who you think will listen to you, or will want to come and put in their funds here, because see, let's be honest here, keeping your money in the bank will not do you good. In fact, it will do you harm. Why? Because each time you keep your money in the bank, your money keeps losing value. It keeps losing value because of inflation. So why not keep your money where you know it will work for you, where you know it will keep increasing in value? See what is happening in Venezuela now. Venezuela fiat bank money is worthless. It is being everywhere all over the street because it has no value. They've all adopted cryptocurrency because cryptocurrency is the future. Everything about fiat money, paper money will be gone in a few years from now. People will start using cryptocurrency, digital currencies. So that is why you need to also adopt this thing. Adopt what is trending. It is still early now. So you that you are here now, you should be lucky, and you should thank whoever invited you here, because this is a knowledge, this is an information that you need, that if you opting into this now, or you get started on this now, you will never remain the same again. In fact, you have to go and thank that person who gave you this link, because you are early. So it is better to join something early than when it's now being overrated, where it's everywhere and all that. So this is the good time for you to understand what we are doing here. All right, so Coach Salisu, please, are you there, so that you come and do justice today, so that you let them know how this affiliate income works and how they can understand how to use this for those who want to build teams?
Yes, I'm available.
All right, thank you so much. All right. Okay, so please, let me hand over to my partner, Coach Salisu, so that he will come and do just this. So Coach Salisu, you can proceed, please.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, please, you can see your screen.
Okay, so I'll run you guys through the affiliate parts. Can you see the table?
Yeah, but you
Coach
need to
Mo.
zoom a bit. Yeah, you need to zoom a bit so that it will be visible. It's not yet visible.
I'm using WRX.
How about when you turn your screen to the other side? Let's see, because so that it will be very visible for those who want to write down exactly your hair. I think it's better now. Then.
Okay, so on my screen, you will see there are 6 columns. The first one is the rank, second condition, third direct team, fourth indirect team, fifth PSM rank, and the last one is global. Now, what is the rank? The rank column is telling you, okay, when you get started, what is your position? There are 6 positions: V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, and the last one is V6. The condition for each of the position, for you to attain each position, there are conditions. Just like for you to be admitted, you need to meet certain condition. That is to say, maybe you need to be an NC or a HND or a degree holder or a master's or PhD or a professor. Thank you. There's nothing like certificate. So long as you have a smartphone and internet, there's nothing like connection. It's not done here. Once you have a smart money and between them making money. In fact, you will see today that with this robot, you can meet the salary of a professor that have to go to university and spend with your smartphone. You can earn his salary peacefully in your house and without giving anybody your money. The first rank is V1. For you to be a V1 member, you need to activate your activated.
We are losing your audio.
A member. It's not being given.
Your audio is fading, but we can hear you now. Proceed.
Okay. But can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Proceed, please.
Okay, once you activate your robot, you'll be given what? An appointment letter. Already will give you an appointment letter. Remember, I say you don't need connection. You don't need any certificate. Once you have a smartphone, as long as that smartphone can browse, you're done. Put your money. The royalty will not give you an appointment letter of being a V1 member. And once you've done that, now anybody that use your link, say for instance, you have activated the robot and you don't have capital, but you go through your contact. Coach Mo, can you hear me now?
Yes, loud and clear.
Now, once you activate your robot and you don't have capital to trade, right? You don't have capital to trade, you can go through your contact and look for who has the money. Who has the money? When anybody use your link to activate, I don't know why I can't use the pen, the Zoom pen.
Okay. Tony, all right, yes, you can click on it now.
Can you see my screen now?
Okay, do you know what? Why not use use the app, the PDF app. With that, you'll be able to zoom it better. Open it on the PDF. Okay, then.
I can see.
Okay, let me use the WRX.
No, not share.
Can you see it now?
No, click on play. Yes. Yeah, then zoom it now. Better. Exactly. Better. Very good.
Now, you see, once you activate your robot, you go through your contact. I don't have capital, but I know if I have like 5 people or even 10 people on my contact that I know that have the money, so why not I share this information with them so that I will get anybody that uses your link, you get $30 per person. So you go through your contact A to Z of it. Maybe you have 200 or 150. Now 10 people have the money. So you share the information. You don't need to even be the one to invite them to this Zoom. Make sure you monitor them when they attend and they understand it, just like you explained. You now use your link to activate. You now get $10 per person. Say you have 10 people that use your link. That's $300, which you can now use to start trading. Anybody that uses your link, that's why you see it's called direct. That's why you see it's called what? Direct. Direct team rank. Anybody that uses your link is directly under you. And you get $30. It is not just that, it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. Anytime the person that use your link trade and he makes a profit, say maybe for example, they have $10,000 and they made a profit of 1,000, for instance, I say like $100, or let's say $200. The royalty will take 20% of this 200, and 20% of this 200 is $40 from their what? From their royalty account, not from their Binance. Remember, your money is 100% in your custody. That's the beauty of royalty. I've not seen any business in the world where your money is 100% in your custody, be it offline or online business. There's no business I've seen so far where you cannot lose money and you are 100% in your custody of your money. There is no any business like that in the world. I challenge you. There is, drop it on the chat box. That's it. So Royalty takes $40 from their account. This $40, you are going to get 20% of this $40. Now, when you say 20% of $40 is $80, and this money comes to it is automatic. There's nothing like human being there to approve it. No. As it's making the money, you are seeing it in your royalty account. So you see, which is why it's very important, very essential for you to get into this business. That's it. That is the benefit of being a V1 member. That is this salary. I will not call it salary. I call it wages because you are paid per second. The person is making profit, you are seeing it dropping. That is the benefit of being a V1 member. Summary, $30. Anybody that gives your link, the person makes a profit, you get 20% of the 20% royalty you take from the person's profit. That is the advantage of being a V1 member. Now, if you're working in a company, you want promotion. You want to be promoted to the next level so that your salary will increase. The same thing here. If you like, you can decide to say, okay, after I bring these 10 people, I don't want to. I'll put $100,000 or $50,000 because I don't want to do I don't want to be promoted to the next rank. If you like, it is not put your business in your pocket and hide it, trade and put good money and be enjoying yourself. But if you say you want to promotion, like now anybody that is in the office, you want promotion, you want to be the director, you want to be the managing director, like that. If you want to get there, you need the condition to be met is you need to refer 3 direct, and you need 20 people in your team. That is the condition. What is the meaning of 3 direct? For example, you are Abdullahi, and you decide to give Ibrahim, Musa, Abubakar your link to activate. Ibrahim use your link, you get $30. Musa use your link, you get $30. Abubakar use your link, you get $30. Now you have what? $90 direct. Now, anybody that Abdullahi gets, he can decide to put it under Ibrahim and tell Ibrahim to send the $30 to him. He can decide to help Musa also and help Abubakar. Or if Ibrahim has 5, Musa has 5 people under him, Abdullah has 7. So when you have the total, 5 plus 5 will give you 10. 10 plus 7 will give you what? 10 plus 7 will give you 17. 17 plus this 3 will now give you what? 20, which means Abdullah will now have 20 people in his team. 3 direct, 17 indirect. That is the condition. You have reached the rank of V2. You'll be promoted to the level of V2. Now, once you get to V2, what do you benefit? Of course, like I say, they pay you wages, it's not salary, raise every month. It pays you every second. So long as the people in your team makes profit, you are seeing profit. Now, anybody that now uses your link, as you are now, I think, a V2 member, you're not going to be getting $30 again, you'll be getting $40. You'll be making $40. Anybody that use your link is no longer $30. My brother, convert $40 to Naira. If you convert $40 to Naira, you know what I'm talking about. Convert $40 to Naira. Let's go. Go to the calculator. 40. You convert $40 to Naira. 40 times 745. That's 29,000. 29,000 Naira. This is the salary of an NCE holder. 2 months salary of an NCE holder. NCE gets 15,000 every month. And you can use your phone to mint that money. 2 months, he has to go to NCE, go and finish NCE 3 years before you now go and be looking for lobbying connection before you can even get teaching job. That will be paying 15,000 Naira. You just use your phone. One person activate, you get what? 2 months salary of this. Now that's it, $40. Now the next one is if those people that are directly under you, Abdullahi, that has Ibrahim under him, that has Musa under him, that has Abakar under him, these 3 people, they are trading. Ibrahim makes a profit of Ibrahim, Musa, and Abdullahi, they make a profit, total profit of what? Less than $200, for instance. Now, royalty will take what? 20% from this 200, which is what? $40. You are going to get what? 30%, no longer 20% now, because we are now in a V2 rank. 30% of the $40. 30% of $40 is what? $12. You will see automatic in your, it's not like somebody will be there to approve it, not something like that there. Automatic, you see it in yours, and you can withdraw the money from your royalty account to your Binance. It's $12. My brother, hey, this is serious business. If you don't know that. Now, indirectly under you, those that we are now a V2 member, Abdullahi is now a V2 member. Those that are indirectly under you, maybe Ibrahim that is having 5 people under him, if they activate anybody, you are going to get what? $10. $10. Anybody that is a V1 member, be it Ibrahim, Musa, or Abubakar, as long as they are a V1 member. Once, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, so, oh, sorry, made a mistake. All right, seems like he has a network issue. I want to bring him back. Sorry about that, sorry, just network hitches. Sorry. Sorry about that, please. Yeah, I understand. So as I was saying, now, can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so now, once you get to V2, like I say, anybody that is a V1 member in your team that is there to get to that V2, if he uses it, now apart from that, anybody that trades in your team that is a V1 member who has not reached a V2, you get 10% of the 20% royalty takes from his profits. That's how it works consistently for life, forever and for life, forever and ever. So long as to trade, this is what you'll be seeing in your account. That is what the benefit of being a V2 member. Now, what are the benefits to get to V3 promotion? You want to be promoted to V3. The condition is you need to get 5 direct, 3 V2, and 100 in your team. Those Ibrahim he can decide to move with them. If Ibrahim get to V2, Musa get to V2, Abubakar get to V2, and Abdullah brought in another people again. Let's say Sadiq and one other person, let's say Muhammad. Now, if these people come in, so you now see he has 5 people. 1, 2, 3, for 5. He now has 5 direct, right? And he now, sorry, yeah, 5 direct, and he now has 3 V2. Maybe Ibrahim, Musa, and Abdullah are now V2. See, Abdullah, he has Ibrahim, who is a V2. He has Musa, who is a V2, and he has Abubakar, who is a V2. You can see he has 3 V2, but he also brought in Sadiq and Muhammad. They are yet to get to V2, but you can see he now has 5 direct, 3 V2. You see 3 V2 now, and in this team, in his team, this under Abdullah, under Ibrahim, under Abubakar, under he has 100. Everybody in his team is now 100. That's now he will now get to V3 rank. When he gets to V3 rank, what happens? Anybody that uses his link to activate his royalty directly, Abdullah will get $50, no longer $40. Now, aside that, if the people under him, which is Sadiq, Muhammad, Ibrahim, Abu Musa, and Abu Bakr, who are the 5 people under Abdullahi, if they are trading, he's no longer going to get $30, he's going to be getting 40%. He's not going to get 30%, he's going to get 40% of the 20% royalty takes from these people's profit. Take for instance, Abdullah, the Ibrahim, Musa, Abu Bakr, Sadiq, and Muhammad that under Abdullahi, they made a profit of $500. Royalty will take 20% of each of them make. Total profit they make is $500. Royalty will take 20%. Let's say each of them made $100. So royalty will take what? 20% of the $100, which is what? $20. Yeah, so Abdullah will now get, say you're taking, Ibrahim now made a profit of $100. Royalty will take $20 from Ibrahim's royalty account. Now this $20, Abdullah will get, it's no longer going to be 30%, it's going to be 40% of the $20. So 40% of $20 is what? $8. So imagine if you have Musa also make the same profit of $100, Abubakar $100, Sadiq $100, Muhammad $100, or Chukudi. Let's say Chukudi again. So you have 5. So you now have or Chinedu or Indubisi. He now has 5 people. They make $20, $100 each. So if you have $20, 20% of $100 will give you $20. So 40% of $20 is $8. So imagine if you say 5 of them, 8 times 5, that's $40 that will come to Abdullah's account. $40 will not see it in Abdullah's account, which you can withdraw and add it to his capital or spend whoever wants it with it. That means this is the direct. Now, V1 member, any V1 member in Abdullah's team, anybody that is a V1 member in Abdullah's team that activated his robot, anybody that is a V1 member in Abdullah's team that activated somebody that is a V1 member activated, his team is now 100. Anybody that is a V1 member that activated somebody under him, Abdullahi will get $20. For example, let's say Okafor is in Abdullah's team. His team is big now. He has 5 direct. Abdullahi has 5 direct people. In a team of 100. Let's say Okafor, let's say Chinedu, or let's say Uchechukwu, or let's say Musa. These people, they are V1 member. As long as they use their link to activate somebody, Abdullahi will get $20. That's the $20 you're seeing here. Now, anybody that is a V2 member in Abdullah's team that use his link, somebody activated in his team, Abdullahi will get $10. It doesn't stop there. Now, aside that, V1 member that they are trading, you get 20% of the 20% of their trading profit. V2 member that are indirectly under you, they are trading, you get 10% of the 20%. Aside that, if somebody decides to be serious like Abdullahi, let's say Ibrahim also got to V3 rank, Abdullahi will no longer get anything from Ibrahim. What he's going to be getting is what? 10% of the 20% royalty takes from Ibrahim's profit. That's what he will be getting because they are now the same rank. That's why you're seeing That's why you're seeing this. So you're seeing this. You're seeing peer same rank. That's it for V3. Now for you to go to V4, what is the condition? You need what? You need 8 direct, 3 V3, 300 in your team. These things are easy to get if you're very serious with your social media. Plenty people in Facebook, plenty people in Instagram, and uncountable people. Make friends and bring them into your business. While some people are using the ads for other things, you are using it for a business. Now, if you get to V4, anybody that uses your link directly, you get $50, $60. And those that are directly under you, you're not going to be getting 40% of their trading profit. You're going to be getting 50%. Aside that, anybody that is indirectly under you, that's a V1 member that brings in somebody into his team, you're going to be getting $30, because that person brings somebody. Now you, V2, you get $20, V3, you get $10. And aside that, anybody that is a V1 member that trades, he makes a profit, where you takes 20% and you'll be getting 30%. V2 will be getting 20% and V3 will be getting 10%. And aside that, if somebody becomes very serious in your team and gets to V4 like you, like Abdullahi, he's going to, anybody that activates in his team, you'll be getting $1.5. And aside all this, you stop or you'll be getting $1.5. And aside that, you'll be getting 10% of the 20%, him and his total team member profit they make, you'll be getting 10% of the 20%. That's it. Then V5, for you to get to V5, you need a 12 direct, you need 12 direct, 3 V4, 800 in your team. If you get to V5 rank, now for you to, anybody that directly use your link, you get $55. You're not going to be getting $60 again. And anybody that's directly under you on that street, you make a profit where you take 20%, you're not going to be getting 50%, you'll be getting 55% of the 20%. And aside that, anybody that is a V1 member that bringing somebody into his team, you see $35. Anybody that is a V2 member and bring somebody into his team, you get $25. Anybody that is a V3 member in your team and brings somebody into his team, you get $15. Anybody that is a V4 member that brings in somebody into his team, you get $5. Aside that, anybody that is a V1 member that is indirectly under you, you don't know where the person is, you just be seeing 35% of the 20% to where he takes from his profit. V2, you get 25% of the 20%, V3, 15% of the 20%, V4, you get 5% of the 20%. And aside that, if somebody becomes very serious like you and you get to V5, the same rank with you, you'll be getting $1.5 from everybody that activate somebody in his team. And aside that, you'll be getting 10% of the 20%. Team and his total team, the profit they make, 10% of the 20%. That's it. Then the final rank, which is this V6, just like the final rank in Nigeria president. When you get to this place, what do you stand to get? How do you get there? You need 20 direct, 3 V5, 1,500 in your team. Now, if we get to this stage, anybody that uses your link, you get $70, no longer $65. And the trading profit, those that directly under you, they're not 20. If they make a profit of 20, you already take 30%, you'll be getting 60%, not longer 55%. Anybody in your team that is V1 member bringing somebody, you get what? $40, V2 you get $30, V3 you get $20, V4 you get $10, and V5 you get $5. And aside that, you're not going to get trading profit as long as they are trading. V1 you get 40% of the 20%, V2 you get 30% of the 20%, V3 you get 20% of the 20%, V4 you get 10% of the 20%, and V5 you get 5% of the 20% automatic in your assets. V6, anybody that decides to become very serious and get your rank, same rank with you, now you are not going, anybody that activating his team, you're not going to be getting, he now has 1,500. Anybody that activating his team, you now be getting, all this will go, you will now be getting $1 per person. And aside that, him and his total team member, if they trade the profit they make, you get 10% of the 20%. And aside that, the royalty will now, if you are doing these V6 and you have one V6 directly under you, you are now a V6 member and you now have another one V6 under you, you will now be getting every first of every month, you'll be getting global dividends where you'll be paying your salary apart from the profit you are making. And if you decide to take this business very, very serious, just like the owner of Binance, Champagne here, CZ, who created Binance 2017, and after 6 years, today, to this year makes it 6 years, He now has 130 million users and 900,000 workers. 900,000 workers after 6 years of hard work selling his business. If you decide to say, okay, I want to take RoyalQ very full-time, very serious, and you also give RoyalQ 3 years or 1 year or 2 years or so, you are now a V6 member, and you now have 10 V6 in your team. You'll be making $22,500 every single day without stress. This money will be dropping in your account. 2,000, convert that money to Naira. This is not your trading. No. This is not your trading. No. This is just for team building. This is just for team building. Now somebody will say, oh, this is the robot. Are you really sure robot is going to take over the world? Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Maybe this will bust your mind. This is what Elon Musk has to say. See? Now see? He say AI could replace equivalent of 300 million jobs. This is a report. Look at the date. This is a News Express, 29th March 2023. AI equivalent could replace equivalent of 300 million jobs. Even if you're a banker, be thinking AI cannot come and replace you. Go to Dubai. If you're a restaurant, you're a waitress in a restaurant. Those things have stopped. It's a robot. If you go to Dubai now, it's the robot that is to even go and even if you watch Qatar, go when you're watching World Cup, you see some restaurant, they use robots. You can job if you think you have a job. So that's why you need to start coming now early, before this AI go viral. Thank you very much. You take it up from here. For lastly, sorry, Coach Mo, can you hear me?
Hello? Yes, I can hear you.
Now, lastly, like I say, RoyalQ is the best business in the whole 9 planet. Why do I say so? Number one, you don't pay tax. Number 3, you don't need a CAC certificate. If you are in Nigeria, you need to get CAC certificate in order to open a company. You don't need that. Number, any supervision to monitoring the affairs, your money is 100% in your custody. Number 5, everything is done on your smartphone. Wherever you are in the world, whether you are going to Dubai, Poland, Switzerland, everything is in your pocket. That's why I say it's the best. And there's nothing like I lost money yet. There's something I lost, 0 loss. And apart from that, when you get started, you get a skill. Once you have the skill, even if cryptocurrency, even if RoyalQ, as long as cryptocurrency exists, RoyalQ exists, and you and I know cryptocurrency is coming to do what email came to do to fax and post office. Who is using post office? Nobody is using post office again. Because you use email, it makes the work easy. That's how, the same way email came to chase fax, post office, that's how cryptocurrency will come to chase fiat currency. You get my point? That was it. Thank you for listening. Coach Mo, take it up from here.
Wow. Thank you so much, Coach Salisu. You have really done justice to the affiliate part. Can you hear me, please? Hello, Coach Salisu, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear.
All right. Thank you so much. You've really done justice to the affiliate part. So let's proceed, please. Let me share my screen. I'm actually not good. I'm not too used to using the mobile version, but let me try and see. Can you see my screen? Hello, can you see my screen?
I can see it. I can see it.
Okay. So now let's take a look at the affiliate profit and the trading profit. So this is the trading profit. How do you differentiate from the affiliates and the trading? If you look at the orange at the top, this is trading profit. If you look at the orange color at the top is trading profit, while the blue at the top is the affiliate profit. Okay, so let's take a look at this. You can see this person earning $503, $674. These are all trading profits. This is not the affiliate profit, please. You can see what this person has made so far, $4,316. Profit. This account generating. every day. Generates this every day. So let's take a look at another one. See this one too. This account has produced over $16,000 in profit. And you can see every day. You can see every day. All right, this is also trading profit. And now let's take a look at the affiliate profit. You can see why Coach Salisu said there is serious money to be made. You don't need to have money to start this business. You can just activate and focus on team building to raise money from team building to start trading. So you can see this account has made $7,000. This is about, if not, this is over close to 200 million, or if not more than 200 million in Naira. So this account generates this every day. So this is amazing, guys. This is amazing. All right. Let's take a look at.
Because your voice is breaking.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, better now.
Okay, so you can see this is an amazing opportunity that I don't want any of you to miss. If you are not yet on RoyalQ, please make use of this opportunity and you see what will happen in the next few months from now. But remember, I said this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You have to be ready to put in your time to understand, to learn. All right, so let me show you how do you get started now? Because you may be wondering, okay, what does it take if I want to activate my account today? If I want to get started today, what do I need to do? So this is what you simply need to do. This is what you simply need to do. Hold on. Oh my. All right, okay, better. So this is what you simply need to do, please. For you to get started, you need to pay $120 per year to activate the robot. So this $120 will be used for activating the robot. Remember, I said this robot is just like you are renting the robot and the robot will come and work for you. So this 120 is just like the money that will be used to rent the robot for 1 year. Okay, so now we are paying in USDT. USDT means crypto dollars, that is digital dollar, which is a stable coin. So that is what we use to activate this robot. Okay, and then now this robot after activation will work for you for 24 hours, 365 days, non-stop. And then remember I said you have what we call the fuel charge. That is the transaction fee of 20% from your 100% profit you are making. So the robot takes 20% and you take 80%. So that is what is called fuel fee. So now, the minimum now to get started with, if you want to start trading, is $100. So in total, you will need $240 to kickstart this bill. That is $240 to kickstart this bill. Let me come again. $120 will be used for the robot activation. The $20 will be used for the fee. Gas fee will be in your RoyalQ wallet, and then the remaining $100 will be in your Binance wallet. That is what the robot will be using. But please have this in mind. $100 is actually small, so don't expect big profit with $100. So the more capital you use here, the more profit you make. So if you want high profit, you use high capital. Take note, please. All right, so now what do you stand to get? What do you stand to get if you activate today? We, Team Motion International, we promise you this. This is what you stand to get. This is the bonus why I said you need to stay to the end of this presentation to get access to this bonus. So now this is the bonus I have for you, or we have for you to this morning. And now what are these bonuses? Now to get access to RQTMI, which is RoyalQ Team Motion International Premium Group, to earn more. This is a lifetime group. You get access to this group for life, which is worth over $3,500. So let's assume you want to go out to pay somebody to teach you how to trade cryptocurrency. and which is going to be manual, not robotic, you are going to pay nothing less than $5,000 or nothing less than $3,000 to get to learn that skill. But here, we are going to train you for free. For those who want to learn, it's not compulsory you need to learn, but if you don't want to learn, you make use of our signals. We drop signals daily. We have signals we drop daily. We also have a group we'll add you to. You have access to all those things for free. You're not paying a dime. All right, that is if you activate today. And then you now have free training until you become a pro in the robotic trading, which is worth $1,500. Okay, and then now you are going to get a training of social media marketing. You are going to get free training on social media marketing for those who want to learn how to build their team. You are going to get the training for free, which is worth $250. And then the last is WhatsApp marketing. In fact, if you don't know, WhatsApp is the easiest way to market your product, but people don't know how to do that because they are doing it the wrong way. In fact, I get a lot of activations from my WhatsApp status alone, just my WhatsApp status. But people don't know how to do it the right way. They are doing it the wrong way. So you are going to get access to this training also for free, which is worth over $100. So if I calculate all these things, the value is $5,350, but you are getting everything for free of charge if you activate your account. So whoever invited you to this session this morning, please get back to that person to give you their activation link for you to activate your account. That person will also guide you how to activate and then add you to the group. So please get back to who invited you to this presentation this morning. All right, so these are what you are going to be getting, which is amazing. You won't see this elsewhere. All right, so thank you so much. And then we are ready to take in your questions. Kusalisu, do you have anybody to share testimony, please?
No. I think I don't. But I think I will show my testimony myself.
All right. Okay. So we can start taking your questions. But if you have questions, if there's anything that is not clear to you, you can drop it on the chat box or you unmute yourself to speak up. Okay, so please you can drop your question. And then Kusalisu, you can share your screen. We can't hear you, Kusalisu.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Now you see from the 1st of March, 2023, you see it, I made $0.3, right? You see it coming small. 1st of March, 2nd, I made $0.6, like that, see it, like that. You see, 13th of March, I made 4.6. 14th of March, 3.1 points, like that. You see it. On the 25th of March, I made $80. Coach Mo, can you see my screen? Hello?
Yes, please. I can see your screen.
Okay, so you see, on the 27th of March, I made $40. See it? 27th of March, like that. Now, if you add everything I've made so far from the 1st of March to the 31st of March, I made close to one. Add them together. It gives you, convert it to Naira, 745. That's 104,000 Naira with my smartphone. This is the salary of, this is the salary of 6 months, 7 months salary of the NCE holder. If you have an NCE, I made your salary 6 months salary in. Okay, let's say you're a teacher collecting 30,000 that I made your 4 months salary with my smartphone just in 1 month. say. I think this should be, you could continue, Coach Mo. If you have any question, you can ask. You can unmute and ask now. Coach Mo, we're waiting for you. You say you want to share your screen? Yeah, we can hear you. It's just that your voice is not very, very audible. And we can't see your screen. Coach Mo. Coach Mo. Hello. Yeah, we can hear you, but it's not audible.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you now.
Hello?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
All
I
right,
can
so
hear
I'm
you.
sharing my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, we can share a screen.
All right. Okay, good. All right, so let's take a look at that. This is my account. Let's take a look at what this account has produced for me. This is my close to 2 years.
Well, voice is breaking.
See, every day I make money here. See. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Hello?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, you can see yesterday I made $50. All right, I can see day before yesterday, you can see this. Every single day, something drops here. Every single day. Every single, you can see what I've made in total. Close to 7,000. That is about 5 million plus in Naira. So as you can see, you see every day, every day, every day, every day. You can see this. You can see this every day. So guys, this is real. This is real. There is serious money to be made here. All you need to do is just to take action. I am telling you, and be ready to learn these skills. It is not difficult. Even a 70 years old is also learning this. It is, that person does not have two heads. It is very easy to learn. Just be ready to pay attention, learn, ask questions, join our Zoom meeting, and before you know, you become a pro in the robotic trading. All right, so thank you so much. Please ask questions. Ask your questions, please. Ask your questions. Ask your questions, please. You can also follow us on our channel. We have a lot of videos and trainings there for free. You can go there and watch. The link to our channel is just search youtube.com/. And please don't forget to like and subscribe so that you receive notification on each time we upload a new training. Okay, so this is our channel link at the screen, showing on the screen. Just write it down and go and follow us now and subscribe, please. So we are waiting for question. I think I saw a question and could start it on the chat. You can check, please.
Drop the route to link on the chat.
Coach Saris, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Check. Drop the YouTube link on the chat.
I am not too used to this mobile. Okay, I will. But check for the messages.
Yeah,
I'm not too used to this mobile Zoom.
Yeah. You can just copy it and drop it on the chat box. youtube.com/RQTNY. That's the YouTube link. You can write it on the chat box. Somebody is saying, how can I get the exchange rate? You can get it on Binance. If you have a Binance account, you can get the exchange rate from Naira to dollar to Naira. What's going to be the exchange rate? As of today, I think it's 7.45 to $1. All right, so you can get that. And someone is saying, if you want to get the YouTube link, this is the YouTube link. It will be dropped on the chat now. Once you can do, Coach Mo will drop it on the chat now. You can go and subscribe and and like, so that in case anytime we drop a new video there, you will get access to it and watch it. There are plenty of videos that are very educative, will boost your knowledge in trading, right? Robotic trading. Watch all the videos to increase your knowledge. Coach Mo, you can drop it on the chat box. If you have any question, please, you can unmute and ask, or you type it on the chat box. Coach Mo, drop the link on the chat box. Hello. Okay, so
I've dropped the link. You can check the chats. I just dropped the link to our channel.
Okay, that's good. That's fine.
Yes, I just did that now.
You can just.
Yes, I just did that now.
Okay, thank you.
That person asking for exchange rates, get back to who invited you. Get back to who invited you. The person will guide you on how to buy funds, how to exchange your Naira to USDT to dollar on your Binance account. Please get back to who invited you to help you out on that. So we believe there is no other further questions, and we can call it a day because nobody is asking any questions anymore. And nobody is ready to speak up. And so let's assume everybody got everything clear, very, very clear. You can still go back and watch this recording. The link will be dropped on the group, or it's going to upload it. The recording will be uploaded on our channel so that you can go back to our channel to rewatch this presentation for today. All right, Kosali, so we can call it the end for the presentation for today. And then for those who are somebody just joining now, please, we're just trying to round up, so you can go and watch the recording on our channel. Thank you so much. So Kosali, you can close the session, please.
Okay, we do this we do technical training every Wednesday 9 p.m. And every Saturday 10 a.m. we do this every Saturday 10 a.m. So you can get the link wherever you get the link. You can always get it to join us and increase your knowledge. Thank you very much, Chuchomo. Appreciate your presence. May God continue to bestow blessings in all our affairs and endeavors. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.